Harvey Birdman is one of my all-time favorite shows on Adult Swim, and it's mostly because of its dry humor, which is mostly what my shows are composed of.
Hey buddy, what the hell you think this is? An A-share painting? I don't think so.
I don't get it. Now this game is based off the cartoon, which is also set up the same way as the show. Well, maybe it's more like Law & Order on acid. Anyway, this game proves to be lots of fun for fans of the show, but I doubt that anyone who's never watched it will understand it or even tolerate it for that matter. The game runs basically as a cartoon, in which you watch tons of sequences and get to pick different lines for the characters to say along the way. At first, I did wonder on how many people from the show would actually appear in the game, but I guess since Hanna-Barbera does own a ton of cartoon licenses, this really doesn't seem to pose a problem. The game has Harvey, Peanut, X, Volturo, Reducto, Secret Squirrel, Yaki Doodle, the Goofy Hippo thing, the Slut. Yep, they're all here. Even the snowman from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer show makes an appearance. Hey, wait a minute. That's not him. Now the premise of the game is pretty simple. Watch the defendant on trial, listen to the case, and then use your crime deduction skills to the best of your abilities. I bet it was Professor Plum with the wrench in the game room. What? Coice is foiled again, but you'll have to catch me first. Now there's some strategy involved during this process, and your goal is to deliver the correct evidence at the correct time. And you're only given 5 tries to get it right, or else the case goes into a mistrial.
I have been defeated by the legal wrangling of my own incompetence.
The first 2 cases are pretty much self-explanatory, but the further you get into the game, the more confusing it becomes.
Guilty as charged.
So pay attention to every single detail in order to solve the case.
What is smaller than this duck?
Now there is a downside to this game, and it's mainly due to the boredom that sets in after playing over 20 minutes or so. Outside of the courtroom, your mission is to go around the different areas and click on items, pick up things to use for cases, and listen to people yammer on about whatever. This does get a bit boring, so maybe playing this game in small doses is probably best. But other than that, I really found this game to be fun. So if you're a fan of the show, you should definitely enjoy what this game has to offer.